Have you ever felt that little flutter of fear in your stomach right before you have to speak in front of a crowd? We all have. It's that moment when your thoughts feel like they're scattering in a million different directions. You worry you'll forget your words. You worry you'll lose your place. You worry you'll just not make any sense at all. But what if I told you there's a secret tool that can quiet that fear? A tool that can transform your jumbled thoughts into a clear, powerful message. That tool, my friends, is the outline. It's the hidden blueprint that supports every great speech you've ever heard. Think of it this way. You wouldn't build a house without a plan, would you? You wouldn't just start nailing boards together and hope for the best. An outline is the architectural plan for your speech. It gives you structure. It gives you direction. It ensures that every single point you make has a purpose and a place. It's your roadmap from a shaky beginning to a strong, confident finish. An outline isn't just a list of ideas. It's the very foundation upon which you build your connection with the audience, ensuring your message is not just heard, but truly felt. So many people skip this step because they think it takes too much time. They believe they can just wing it. But let me tell you, winging it is where the real trouble begins. It is the single most effective way to turn anxiety into authority and turn nervousness into natural flowing confidence. Because you know deep down that you have a solid structure holding you up. Let's start at the very beginning. The first type of outline we need to talk about is the preparatory outline. Now don't let the name intimidate you. This is simply your thinking space. It's your creative sandbox where you get to play with all your ideas. Think of it as a brainstorming session with yourself, captured on paper. It's where you list every thought, every story, every statistic, every point that comes to mind about your topic. It's not meant to be neat or perfect. Its purpose is to be full. It's all about getting everything out of your head and onto the page. A preparatory outline is your first attempt to give your ideas some shape. You might start by writing down your main topic at the top of the page. Then you just let your mind go. What are the 3 main things you want your audience to know? Write them down. What stories can you tell to illustrate those points? Add them in. Is there a surprising fact or a powerful quote you want to use? Put it on the list. This outline can be a mix of full sentences, short phrases, single words. It's messy, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. This is the clay before it's been molded into a beautiful vase. It's your collection of ingredients before you start following a recipe. Once you have all your ideas gathered in your preparatory outline, it's time to bring some serious clarity and order to them. This is where the full sentence outline comes in. Now this one is exactly what it sounds like. Every single point on your outline, your main arguments, your smallest supporting details is written out as a complete, grammatically correct sentence. This might sound like a lot of work, but trust me, this step is a game changer. It forces you to think through every single idea with precision and clarity. There's no hiding behind vague phrases here. The purpose of a full sentence outline is to make sure your logic holds up. When you have to write each point as a complete thought, you can immediately see if your arguments flow logically from one to the next. You can check if your supporting details truly support your main points. For our gratitude speech, a main point might change from gratitude and brain to a full sentence. Practicing daily gratitude physically rewires your brain to be more positive. See the difference? The full sentence is a complete, well-defined thought. It has substance and direction, making your message stronger. Your full sentence outline would look very formal and structured. This type of outline is your complete speech in skeletal form. It contains everything you intend to say, just organized visually. Now you have this beautiful, detailed, full sentence outline. It's perfect. It's complete. But here's the thing. You are not going to take that up on stage with you. Can you imagine trying to read tiny, full sentences while also trying to connect with your audience? It would be a disaster. You'd be looking down the whole time, and your delivery would sound stiff and unnatural. That's why we have the speaking outline. This is the version you'll actually use during your speech. It's your on-stage companion. It's your set of discrete cue cards. The speaking outline is a stripped-down version of your full sentence outline. Its goal is to jog your memory, not to be read word for word. It should be easy to read at a glance so you can look down for a quick reminder and then bring your eyes right back up to your audience. This outline helps you maintain that all-important eye contact and have a natural conversational delivery. It's the bridge between being fully prepared and being fully present. It gives you the confidence of a script without the confinement of one. There's one more type of outline that we should touch on, and honestly, it's a favorite among seasoned speakers who are incredibly familiar with their material. This is the keyword outline. It is the most condensed, most minimalist version of an outline you can create. As the name suggests, it consists of just single words or very short 2 to 3 word phrases that represent the core of your ideas. This type of outline operates on the principle of maximum memory jog with minimum text. It's for when you know your speech inside and out, backwards and forwards. Using a keyword outline requires a great deal of practice and confidence. You have to trust that a single word, like brain, will be enough to trigger your entire point about the neurological effects of gratitude, including the studies and the specific neurotransmitters. This isn't for the faint of heart, and it's certainly not where you should start as a beginner. But it is a wonderful goal to work toward. It allows for the most natural, conversational, and flexible delivery possible because you are truly speaking from memory and from the heart, guided only by the faintest of prompts. Now that we understand the different types of outlines, let's talk about the principles that make them work. There are 3 golden rules that govern good outlining: subordination, division, parallelism. I know, these words sound like they came straight out of a textbook, but I promise you, the ideas behind them are simple and incredibly helpful. Mastering these 3 rules is what separates a confusing, jumbled outline from one that is clear, logical, easy to follow. Think of these rules as the grammar of outlining. Just like grammar helps us form sentences that make sense, these principles help us structure our ideas in a way that an audience can easily digest. They ensure that your speech has a logical flow, where each point connects smoothly to the next, building a strong and cohesive argument from beginning to end. Your audience will be able to follow your train of thought without getting lost or confused, allowing them to focus on the power of your message. Let's dive into our first golden rule: subordination. All this word really means is that you must organize your ideas into different levels of importance. You have your big main ideas smaller, supporting ideas that fit underneath them. Think of it like a family tree. Grandparents at the top, your main points. Children, your subpoints. Grandchildren, your supporting details. Each level is clearly connected to and subordinate to the level above it. This creates a logical flow that's easy to follow. In a formal outline, you show subordination through indentation and a numbering system. Roman numerals, I Roman numerals, 2, Roman numerals, 3. Capital letters, A. Capital letters, B. Capital letters, C. Numbers 1, numbers 2, numbers 3. This visual structure shows the relationship between ideas. Point A explains or proves point 1. Point 1 provides evidence for point A. It is the very heart of logical organization. Our second golden rule is division, and it's a very simple concept. The principle of division states that if you are going to divide a point into subpoints, you must have at least 2 subpoints. You can never have just an A without a B or just a 1 without a 2. Think about it logically. You can't divide something into one piece. Division means creating 2 or more smaller parts from a larger whole. This rule keeps your arguments balanced and fully developed. If you find yourself with a single subpoint, it usually means one of 2 things. First, that subpoint might belong in the main point. Finally, our third golden rule, parallelism. It's all about consistency. When you have 2 or more points at the same level, like 2 main points or 2 subpoints, write them using a similar grammatical structure. That creates rhythm and harmony in your speech, making it more pleasing to the ear and easier to remember. It makes your outline look clean and professional, and your delivered speech sound polished and deliberate. It's a small detail that makes a big difference. We've covered so much ground together. We've talked about the different types of outlines: messy brainstorming, the preparatory outline, polished minimalism, the keyword outline. We've uncovered the 3 golden rules: subordination, division, parallelism. Now it's time to put it all together. The process of creating a powerful speech outline is a journey, from a cloud of scattered ideas to a clear, compelling, confident message. It is your path to owning the stage. The first step is always, just start. Grab a piece of paper and create that preparatory outline. Don't judge, don't edit. Pour your thoughts onto the page. Once you have your raw material, begin to shape it. Group similar ideas together. Start building your full sentence outline. This is where you apply the golden rules. This is where the hard work happens. The outline liberates you. It's not there to confine. It handles the what so you can focus on the how. It transforms fear into focus and anxiety into authenticity. Next time you feel that flutter of fear, take a deep breath, reach for a piece of paper, start your outline.